In this video, we're going to talk about The Outsiders, not that movie, but the snowboard from Capita. It's the camber-dominant twin park slayer. It can hit the big line, it can hit the small line. You can ride the half pipe, you can jib rails. It's one of those versatile park boards that you can take anywhere, including outside the park, and have fun around the whole mountain. This board features Capita's new age camber profile, which is traditional camber into a flat spot right by the contact points. It's not even a camber 2.0, it's traditional camber with a flat spot in front of it. I shouldn't need to tell you how this is going to ride, but I will. It's gonna load up like traditional camber. It's gonna snap like traditional camber. Basically, the whole thing feels like fucking traditional camber. Have I made it clear? Leave me a comment below. This board is available in regular sizes. The Outsiders is the pure definition of a middle-of-the-road park flexing board. You got play and snap in the tips, a little stiffer underfoot, then a little more play between the feet with a decent amount of torsional give. While this board might not be the dampest thing out there, it's very lively. So this is a board you're gonna feel the contours in the snow, you're gonna feel the vibrations, you might notice a little bit of chatter, but it's not gonna wash out on you. It's still lively enough to keep you down on the ground where you need to when you're going through chunder and whatnot. The level of snap in this board can best be described by the level of awesome in this board. This is a board that you can boost on. It has one of the easiest camber dominant profiles I've ever been on for loading up and popping, and you're gonna get a lot of snap out of it. This is a board for just going out and seeing how high you can ollie over things, or just sending a roller like 40 feet down. And that carries over to jumps. Small, medium, large, it doesn't matter. This board's gonna send it perfectly fine. This board is at home in the park on any feature, whether you're ollieing onto rails or you're just sending a 60-foot jump, it's got you covered. So the sweet spot of this board is just outside the insert pack. You're gonna notice it, and it's one of those sweet spots where you wanna make sure you've got your weight leveraged over it to lock in. And that's due in part to the rebound of this board. It wants to snap and pop out of everything. It's going to fight you when you press or butter. But if you know what you're doing, you can get it to lock into presses perfectly fine, whether on snow or a rail. This is a board that's just at home hitting feature. I would say that smaller stuff is probably not its forte. This is better for like medium to larger jibs. Overall, the edge-to-edge transmission on this board takes minimal effort. You're gonna be able to set it and forget it when you're getting it on edge. Now, I found that long swooping carves were where this board really shone. You can really lock it into a carve and go from one side of the trail to the other, leaving just swooping S-turns. It was the tight, more technical, deep, aggressive carves where you're grabbing your back rail and just getting low that it wasn't the best at. You could do them, but you had to put way more effort into it than other boards that are in this caliber for park riding. So take that into consideration. But if you're riding half pipe, jumps, this thing's great for setting an edge, setting yourself up to go off the lip, just lock in on the edge when you're coming across the flat bottom of the pipe, just things like that. It's solid. Okay, so who is the Outsiders for? This is for the well-rounded park rider that's gonna have one board, riding it anywhere, and wants camber in their life. I can't stress to you guys enough how awesome this board is. I really do love this board. It's got a lot of pop to it. It's a fun board for just riding the whole mountain, especially if you want a twin freestyle board. So, like I already said, buy 5. Here's the boards that stick out as being a great comparison to the Outsiders. The Interior Plane Project Haro, the Rome Agent Alec, the Niche Theme, the Endeavor Live, the Dinosaurs Will Die Gino, the DC Ply. So what's the female equivalent of the Outsiders? Well, it's the birds of a feather. Alright, so now you've decided what snowboard you're going to get, and you're going to decide where you're going to buy it. If you're shopping local, awesome. Slap your local shop guys a high five and tell them they're killing it. But for those of you that are buying online, why don't you shop from one of the links we have down below? That way you support us and you get a deal on your snowboard. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below. That way you're getting a notification. And I'll see you guys in another video.